Okay, thank you. Matrix. Wow. No? Was that composed originally for another instrument?
Yes, sir. It was composed for classical guitar by Johann Casper Merz.
No, I'm for another instrument, like violin or what?
No, sir. That piece is for classical guitar.
For classical guitar talaga.
But it was inspired by Hungarian dance, Hungarian music, which is played by a cello violin instrument, mostly.
Wow. Getting hungrier, you know?
Hungarian stuff.
Maganda, no? Yeah, pero it takes a lot of rehearsal and practice, you know, to get those notes really clean, di ba? I think that's the key here, you know, to make it clean. Not really that fast, but clean, no? There's no point, napakabilis nga, pero, you know, medyo, nagkikita-kita lahat yung mga nota, no? I think there's no thrill in that. The thrill is to be able to get those notes really clean, no? Okay. And thank you for that. Okay, let me get back to you, Ace. It begins on August 10, this guitar festival. And by the way, this is free and open to the public, no? And all the activities will be held at the School of Music Recital Hall. And the evening concerts are also free, of course. And this will be held at the Conrado Benitez Hall at Philippine.
That has, excuse me, that has changed. Everything is in the recital hall now.
Oh, everything now
the
at the
fourth
recital
floor.
hall.
Yeah, the School of Music fourth floor, because that has better acoustics and it's a smaller venue.
I see. Okay.
So we're trying to avoid using amplification as well.
Okay. I think that's even better, no? On August 10, we will have a lecture on Bayani de Leon's Kudyawit.
Oh, yeah, I think you have the old. This has been revised.
Schedule?
This has been revised.
Just correct me if.
Yeah, I think the activities now for Monday, August 10th, would be a master class by Michael Nigro from 10 o'clock in the morning to noon, and then 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. master class by Mang Fang Su. And those master classes are actually geared towards those going to Malaysia for a competition. We have 3 Filipino students. 2 of them are here today, Matt and David.
Wow,
and
nice.
another
That's
guy
nice.
from USD, EO. So those 3 are going to represent the Philippines in Malaysia. And at 4 o'clock that afternoon, they will play a recital. And then the evening is Michael Nigro's concert at 7 o'clock. And the following day, these competitors are going to leave for Malaysia.
Okay. So it's really a sort of a patikim for our audience.
Well, like a practice too. their last practice with an audience.
But you know, a lot of people should get to know all these new players, because this is not easily attained. You know, to be able to join competitions abroad, because there are so many intramurals before you are, you know, allowed to perform in a competition like that. Huh?
Yes, fortunately too, we have some generous people bankrolling these trips.
Okay.
So we are fortunate for that.
Good. Okay, we're so glad that the others are taking up the cudgels for young players, you know, to be supported, and you know, for their careers to blossom, really, no? Sayang naman kung puro competition lang tayo, pero you know, hindi natin kahit sa ating mga kababayan, hindi natin maitalaga at mapakita, no, ang kahusayan ng Pilipino. We have a text message from our good friend Nick Nangit. Congratulations again, Sir Valdez, Chito, Monching, and the Philippine women's guitarist. Bravo, Filipino. Thank you, Nick. Nasali mo ako doon, ha? Okay. So on the second day, bago rin ang schedule, no? Not the master class with the... So
that's it. That goes through. I think Tuesday, 10 o'clock to 12 and 1 to 3 p.m. is a master class by Michael Nigro, because that's his last day with the festival.
I see, okay.
And then Tuesday afternoon, Janrel at 4 o'clock, he's playing his Bachelor's of Music recital. And in the evening, Monching Carpio, Ramoncito Carpio, will be playing his second doctoral recital at 7 o'clock.
Wow, doctoral na. Wow.
So that's the activities for
How many doctors
Tuesday.
do we have in the classical guitar field?
Doctors?
Oh, I mean, pursuing
with
doctorate.
degrees?
Yeah, yeah.
Two.
Like you, right?
Myself and Angelo Fabis, who's teaching at Illinois State University.
Wow. Not so much is known about, what's happening with the guitar people. So I think it behooves us to, give us some materials that we can always, look up to and review for our audiences, that Filipino guitarists are at par with the world's best. Yeah.
That's great.
Diba? Yun naman ang dapat nating sabihin. We are at par. If not, lampas pa. Oh, yeah? Okay, this is the program Bravo Filipino. My name is Bert Robledo, and we are on the second hour of today's program, Bravo Filipino. The first hour, we had the opera bells. And ngayon naman, puro lalaki naman. Kanina, puro babae. Ngayon, puro lalaki naman. Okay. And we'll be talking more about the Guitar Fest of the Philippine Women's University in a little while, okay?
Plants really do talk to each other. That's next on today's Creation Moment. And now, here's our Creation Moments host, Ian Taylor.
For many years, Creation Moments have been sharing information about the ways that plants and trees talk to one another to protect each other from invaders. Many scientists have ridiculed us for making such outrageous claims, but they're not laughing any longer. As Wired Online recently commented, the evidence for plant communication is only a few decades old. The first few talking tree papers were quickly shot down as statistically flawed or too artificial, and research ground to a halt. But the science of plant communication is now staging a comeback. Though plant communication is still a tiny field, the scientists who study it are no longer seen as a lunatic fringe. Richard Carban, an ecologist at the University of California at Davis, said, quote, "It used to be that people wouldn't even talk to you. Why are you wasting my time with something we've already debunked?" they would say. But scientists are now saying that plants not only communicate with other plants, they communicate with insects as well, sending airborne messages that act as distress signals to predatory insects so that they will come and kill the plant-eating bugs. Though scientists are now learning more about how plants communicate, they appear to have little interest in learning about how God communicates with man. But scientists who are Christians know the blessing of communicating with God through prayer and the reading of His inspired Word.
We now offer one of the Internet's largest selections of biblical creation books and DVDs. Visit our online bookstore at creationmoments.com.
Do you have the heart for missions? Do you have the commitment to do God's work? Do you want to serve the Lord through the FEBC ministry? Then come visit our website at www.febc.ph for a complete list of positions available. You may send your resume at recruitment@febc.org.ph.
The Master's Word and the music of the Masters enrich your life. Experience the Master's touch only on 98.7.
We're back, and this is the program Bravo Filipino. And for today, on the second hour, we're concentrating right now because I'm in the midst of 4 wonderful classic guitarists from the Philippine Women's University who are having their Guitar Fest beginning on August 10 to the 14th. And one of the players who will be doing his recital there is Janrel Trinidad. And Janrel, well, I don't have anything about you. Can you say something about your musical journey, your training?
Yes,
Go ahead.
I'm currently fifth year.
On the fifth year
yes,
now.
But
Okay.
I'm graduating this trimester. I'm just doing the recital.
I see.
To complete.
Okay.
Yes.
And your main teachers include?
Yeah.
Sino?
Si Sir Ace,
Sir
Dr.
Ace.
Angelito Coili, and Sir Benchito Carino.
Okay. And have they been good to you?
Yes. Well, Sir Ace, yeah.
Putting you on the spot, Ace. Okay. Okay. Your recital will consist of what kind of music?
I'll be playing a set of pieces, Latin American pieces, followed by
right.
some piazzolla tangos, and 3 pieces from Albanese with Espanol.
Albanese. Okay, the
Yes.
Spanish music.
Yes,
Okay.
and I think the next one would be a Bach sonata. Yeah.
Okay, of course
Violin
you're not doing everything now, no?
No. And I'll be finishing with 3 Filipino pieces.
Yun naman. Okay, for today, what have you prepared?
I think I'm going to play Siciliana from Bach's Violin Sonata Number 1.
Okay. And then, okay, right after that, we have 2 more guitarists, outstanding guitarists, all, okay? John Rel Trinidad. General Trinidad. Okay, and he'll be having his recital in this Guitar Fest. And what day would that be? Would that be on the second day or?
That would be the second day, Tuesday, August 11th.
August 11th.
Yes.
Okay. You know, I notice here is that you are joining forces also with the UST Guitar Ensemble and the UP Guitar Guild. So
The last day of
on the last day,
on the festival. The last concert will be ensemble concerts featuring the other schools as well.
Ganda, ganda. Okay. Right. And, well, but preceding that is the concert of Monching Carpio, no? Tama ba yan? Are you still
no,
following this?
we changed that.
You changed
He's on Tuesday night because we had some changes because some expected guests weren't able to attend. So,
Okay.
so there was some
Well,
tweaking.
Well, some things have to be adjusted, no? Right. Okay. I notice also the names of these famous people. Karsten Link, who
he's unable to attend.
he's unable to. Okay. Well, let me just remind you, he was here actually before, and he was the guitarist of Stephanie Quintin, the soprano, no? He made a very good account of himself. Okay. How about Meng Feng Su? Hindi ba mga karatista to?
Mang Feng Su.
Mang Feng Su.
No, he's from Taiwan. A very excellent guitarist. We had him when I was involved with the UST Guitar Festival in 2010. We had him,
Okay.
and he played really superb.
Really superb. Hindi ba naninira ng gitara? Parang parang karatista yung pangalan niya. No?
If you see him, he looks very quiet and very calm.
Wouldn't hurt a fly. Okay. And of course, other names. These are new to me. Michael Nigro, no? And of course, there's Monching Carpe is always here, no? So I'm very interested to see the combination of the women's guitar ensemble, the UST guitar group, and of course the UP Guitar Guild.
Yeah, well, each one of those will have their own set pieces, programs. They won't be playing together. So.
Okay, but is there a ensemble piece that everybody's playing?
Not really.
Wala?
No, not at this point. It takes a lot of logistics to do that.
Right.
So,
yeah, and coordination. No,
yeah,
of course.
maybe the next festival we can probably pull off something like that.
Right, but are you planning to widen this festival?
This is actually bigger than last year. Last year we had 3 days.
So now
We got
it's
hit
5
by a
days.
storm, so we had to.
Oh, right.
We ended up with 2 days and crammed 4 concerts in the last day.
Right. Okay. So you are also scheduled in the stormy days of August. So siguro tignan nyo rin yun, ano? We like to see an audience, of course, no?
Yes.
We don't like to wade on the water, just to watch classic guitar.
Yeah,
pieces.
the thing with that month of August is it's easy to get artists to come here at that time because in the U.S. it's summer,
Summer, they
so
come
they're
here,
not in
yeah.
session. The school's not in session. And
Right.
That's why I'm able to be here as well at that time. So
Okay. Ang problema lang is
Yeah.
that the
Of course.
the climate, no?
it's the risk we have to take.
Right, okay. Philippine Women's Guitar Fest beginning August 10 to the 14th. Where can people actually see what's going to happen from day to day?
We have a Facebook account.
Okay.
So
what's the name of
it's
that?
the PWU Guitar Fest, I believe.
Okay. Sige,
So
sige.
they can see it there.
Okay. Let's go to more music, and this time we have David J. Laza. Tama ba yan? J na, no?
That's right, sir.
Okay. And he is the grand winner of the Philippine Women's Guitar Competition last year, February 2014. And also a finalist in Thailand, competing with other classical guitarists from around the world. Tell us briefly about that second event, yung sa Thailand.
Actually, it's my first time to compete in
Outside of the country?
outside the country. So I'm not yet sure of how high the level of the guitarist.
But you're here. You survived, no? So,
Yeah. So I'm very nervous that time.
Nakatikim ka ng kaya. It's always good to be, to be out there and to experience it, no?
Yeah.
Wala kang masasabi kung parating sana nakapunta ako doon. No? It's always hindi pwede nang puro sana lang, no? The thing is just to try. And probably you can see a measurement of what you need to do some more.
Yes, sir.
Or some measure of what you do very well, no? Maraming lalabas na sa mga ganun eh. Yeah,
Opo.
Okay. Tell us something about the piece that you're going to play. now.
So I'll be playing Cafe Number 3.
Number 3? Wow.
Yeah, number 3. So composed by Vojislav Ivanovic
Wow.
from Yugoslavia.
Hindi ba ito yung tennis player, Ivanovic?
Hindi pa, iba po yan.
I think we prefer the tennis player, no? Okay. Former number 1 player in the world. Okay. Okay. So, cafe number 3. Nilampasan mo yung number 2, ha? Siguro hindi masarap yung kape nila doon, ha? Okay. Okay. Here we go. I really admire that, fast, almost like quick bossa nova pace, no? Let me ask you, anybody here using a Philippine-made guitar? Puro Philippine-made ba tayo?
So this one is made by Tabo Derecho, Filipino
si
luthier.
Tabo, yes. Okay.
This guitar is already 5 years old.
Kumusta yung Tabo?
The sound is nice. The bass projects a lot of sound.
Okay.
Because the bracing of this guitar is not common, not necessarily common of the traditional. This guitar has a X bracing. I think it's the specialty of Tabo's guitar made.
Yeah. Mahilig siya sa malaking tabo eh.
Alright. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, David. Thank you, Mamerto. And of course, the dean, the dean of the festival itself, okay? Dr. Angelito Ace Agkawili, please grace us with a piece that somehow encapsulates the energy of this guitar fest, no? Whether it's Kundiman or whatever you like to play. Okay, would you like to introduce it first?
Okay, I think with the, to suit the what we're playing today. So as you say, energy. So
yes.
So okay, I'll present something that's energetic too.
Energetic. Okay.
This is the Batico San by Bayani Mendoza de Leon.
Oh, okay.
Who passed away
last
2 years ago.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm actually playing in this festival in the tribute concert on Tuesday, and it's a tribute concert for two composers who were gracious to write music for the guitar. So
yes,
Bayani de Leon and Angel Peña.
Angel Peña, yes. Wow. Wow, that's really neat, no? From the musical pen of Bayani de Leon and Angel Peña. You know, we're very glad, Ace, that both composers were featured here on Bravo Filipino at least 3 times before, they passed away. And, we value the time that they were able to share the music, their musical creations. We value their contributions to Philippine music. And actually, you have had many compositions commissioned by you.
Well, with Bayani, yeah, a few of them. Mr. Peña, I was fortunate that he trusted me with his guitar works. He basically wrote them and to have me play them. Wow. They weren't dedicated to me. He didn't write it because a lot of them were adaptations from his, previous songs. So he made guitar versions of them.
Right. Okay. Well, Angel Peña rose to be a great jazz player.
Also, yes.
A bass player and a arranger, composer, and of course his Iyo Kailan Paman will forever be in the repertoire of many singers.
No, that's part of my repertoire for the concert.
Wow! Okay, we look forward to. Please invite our audience for the Guitar Fest of the Philippine Women's University starting on August 10.
Yes,
Monday. Okay.
Please come. The best thing is it's free. So free admissions to all the master classes, all the concerts, August 10th to the 14th. So Monday to Friday next week.
Right. Okay.
If I can plug in another
Go ahead,
guitar
please.
event.
Yes.
The following week, after next week, August 18th, at the Ayala Museum, Spanish guitarist Francisco Bernier, who's a professor at the Conservatorio de Sevilla.
Yes, the Spanish, yeah.
Well, we'll be playing a concert at 7:30.
Wow.
Yeah, there are tickets for that, which you can get from Ticket World, I believe.
Okay, right.
So.
Thank you, Ace, for for mentioning it. I was told about it, but we should have some kind of a an article to properly mention that coming program. Okay, thank you very much for coming, John Rell and Matrix. Parang si ano ka, yung sa Matrix, sino ba yan? Keanu Reeves. Okay, sobra naman yung ambition niya. Okay. And David, thank you for coming. And of course, Dr. Ace Agkawili, always a pleasure to have you here.
We'd like to thank you too for having us back here, and, and to DZFE, of course.
Right. We're trying to enlarge our library of sounds and recordings, and that's why you're always welcome here. No? Thank you very much. And I hope that the Filipino culture and music has been enriched, has been widened. No? Salamat po. Let us always welcome, let us always support the Filipino musical artists. They give their best when we give our best support to them. Mabuhay sa inyo. Bravo, Filipino.
DW Deutsche Welle. News.
This is Andy Valver in Bonn. German